All right, welcome back here to The Hill on News Nation. The New Jersey Democratic Senator Bob Menendez now facing more charges. Federal prosecutors alleging the senator, who used to lead the Foreign Relations Committee, and his wife, they say, acted as unregistered foreign agents on behalf of Egypt. The latest indictment reads, in part, quote, Menendez also improperly advised and pressured an official at the United States Department of Agriculture for the purpose of protecting a business monopoly granted to a certain individual by Egypt. Now, that is quite the contrast from the senator's own website, which includes this section right here. You see part of it. It says, quote, our office cannot compel an agency to act in your favor or expedite your case and cannot overturn or influence matters involving private businesses, which is essentially what he's accused of doing. Johanna, Dan, does he need to step down? Does he need to go?
He does. He needs to step down. And look, we've got Democrats already saying that. I also do remember when our former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, was accused of being a registered foreign agent. I have a problem with all of it. And yes, he should resign.
I agree. He should go, and I think the Senate will take up the question at some point of whether or not to compel him to go. John Fetterman's already calling for that.
So John Fetterman's saying he should be expelled, saying Senator Menendez should not be a U.S. senator. He goes on to say we cannot have an alleged foreign agent in the U.S. Senate. This is not a close call. Expelling him would take it up another level.
It sure would. I mean, the reason not to do that is there's a primary coming up next year. Voters can make this decision, and the polls have it very clear that he's not going to survive this in a primary fight. So he will go one way or the other. He should resign, and if he doesn't, I think it's a very compelling question as to whether or not you need to compel him to leave through expulsion.
We haven't, though, seen Republicans step up and say, this guy needs to go. Except Mitt Romney.
Obviously, what he's accused of is not good. Second, in theory, people are innocent until proven guilty. He beat the rap last time. Based upon prosecutors and everything one reads, he's got a big problem this time. If I were Chuck Schumer, if I were the Democrats, I'd be doing everything I could to get him out. You know, for the Republicans, we'd love to see him on the ballot because he's a lot more beatable in New Jersey than pretty much anybody else.
Right.
But, you know, this one is one for the Dems to either to sort out or looking for a Republican to pick up a seat in New Jersey.
Yeah, we just don't need to comment on it because it's actually good for us because it's taking
It's like what's going on in the House, right?
Yeah,
it's like what's going on, like Democrats in the House are like, your mess, and Republicans in the Senate are like, your mess.
Exactly.
Mick, what do you make of federal prosecutors going back? I mean, a foreign agent, like, that brings it, you know, when you're talking about a sitting senator, and I believe we have our first...
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
I believe we have our first wardrobe change in the Hill and News Nation history. Mulvaney now in his Keys attire. Mick, you look fantastic.
I am not going to
sit
here in a vest. If I'm going to sit here in a vest, I'm going to have people say nice things about it. If you guys can make fun of what I'm wearing, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. Look, with Menendez, here's what I keep going back to, is that in the past when this has happened, sitting lawmakers have used their position as part of a plea bargain deal. He's got until the primary next spring to cut a deal. My guess is he will try to cut a plea bargain that involves him leaving office. But he has to cut that deal while he still has an office to leave. My guess is he'll let Schumer will let this thing play out, let Menendez leave under his own authority in the next couple of months.
By the way, Bob Menendez has given a statement to NBC News. He says, according to the statement, he's given them piling new charge upon new charge does not make the allegations true. The facts haven't changed, only a new charge. But
Gold bars? I mean, come on. Like, all of these things, I'm sorry you don't take all this money out and it's just for a rainy day. If you don't trust the banks, I don't think you should be representing, I don't know, the Democratic people of New Jersey. And so I'm sorry, we are seeing even Cory Booker, who is from his home state of New Jersey, say you don't have a right to use our people as leverage on your case.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.